Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be working with the second palette that I got from Dulce Colors, which is the Snow Angels, and that is the back of the packaging for the names. And here is the palette, colors in the inside. So this one is calling out my name, and so is this one. So I might be actually doing a look maybe first with this one and then one with this one. So what I'm going to do is prime my eyes, and I am going to be using let's use the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. And I'm going to use a G38 brush from Morphe. And let's prime our lids. I already did my eyebrows off camera, so I didn't have to put you guys through that torture of eyebrows. If you guys want to see a eyebrow tutorial, please let me know in the comment section below. I've been really loving the Kat Von D brow products a lot lately. And just Kat Von D products in general I've been really loving. I'm just going to put a generous amount of this on my lids for my veins and just tap this stuff in, and I'm going to go underneath as well. Going to use the Makeup Forever translucent loose powder. I'm going to use a Kat Von D number 4 brush and set my lids and underneath. So today is Sunday. I usually don't film a lot on Sundays, but Brody is doing some work. So I'm going to film this look. So I'm going to do a trick that I haven't done in a while, and I'm going to use some tape. I'm going to do a nice sharp wing out here. Let's see if I can get these bad boys straight or the same. Hopefully wearing a black sweater is not going to backfire on me. So I'm going to zoom you in, and we are going to work on the eyes. And I'm going to be also using the Dulce Colors. This is Set the Tone Cream Eye Color, and this is Hit the Road for my first look. So what I'm going to do first is going with Cashmere, which is the lightest shade in this palette. I'm going to use a Sigma E40 brush and build this up into the crease. Pretty decent shade. So I'm going to jump into the Marvelous Mauves palette, and I'm going to use the shade Fluffy. And I'm going to use a Smith 253 brush and put this on the brow bone. Blend it out. First dark shade I'm going to go into is Berry Cold. And I'm going to be using the Smith 230 brush. And I'm going to put this in the crease a little bit lower. Going to make this a smoky eye. And put this on the lid as well. Make sure it is packed on there really well. This is a really, really pretty color, and it is working out very nice. No patchiness, no skipping, and I love it. So what I'm gonna do next is go back into Cashmere using that same Sigma E40 brush that we were using before and blend this out just a little bit. Going to use the Pretty Bold color, which is the lighter of the Berry Cold. So Berry Cold and Pretty Cold. I'm going to use a Smith 232 brush and blend this up past the Berry Cold. Slowly building it up all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner. Making sure there is no harsh edges in between the two shades. And last time. Going to go back in with that Smith 230 brush, pick up a little bit more of the Berry Cold shade. And I'm going to pack this shade on my lid, so I'm going to use a MAC 242 brush just to deepen up the intensity of the shade. A little bit more. Going to go back into Cashmere with that Sigma E40 brush and blend out the top just a little bit. With no additional product, going to use that 232 brush. Going to go back into the Marvelous Mauves palette, use a little bit of Fluffy with that Smith 253 brush. Just lost some of the intensity from the highlight, so I'm going to re-intensify it. Go ahead and blend it out. I'm going to go into my Z palette that I have all of my Makeup Geek shadows in, and I'm going to go into Corrupt, which is a nice dark black shade. And I'm going to use a Morphe M330 brush and just tap some of this on the outer corner just to deepen it up. And slowly build it up. It'll look something like this. Looks really good. Gonna go back in with the Smith 232 brush with no additional product and blend that out. Everything is looking awesome today. So I'm going to peel away the tape and a nice fresh line. So what I'm going to do is use the shade Hit the Road from Dose of Colors. I'm going to do a wing liner with this shade, and I'm going to use a Studio Gear number 29 brush. So I'm going to get a little bit of this shade on the brush, and do make sure that you do close these up in between because they are a gel and they will dry out. I'm going to run this shade all along my lash line. Like so. I've never used these before, so this is a first impression for me. And so far they are really, the shade is really nice at least. I'm gonna trace this line. And let's pull it in. And fill it in. This looks really good. So now I'm going to use some of the Caution mascara from Hourglass. I'm going to coat the upper lashes. Then we're going to work with the lower lash line, and then we're going to put some falsies on. So I'm going to go in with Pretty Bold first, and I'm going to use a Morphe E36 brush to do that. And I'm going to line my waterline with Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On, and this is Frenemy. Going to be using Berry Cold on the Sigma E15 brush, just to get close into that lash line. And wiggle it in there. Going to use a Sigma E25 brush and cashmere. And we are going to blend this color down on the lower lash line to smoke it out. And I'm going to brighten up the inner corner with some of Shimma from Makeup Geek. Going to use a Morphe M431 brush. Lightly blend that out. For bottom mascara, I'm going to be using MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash Mascara. And this mascara, if you've never tried it, is really nice. It's got a very small wand and it works really, really nice for the lower lashes. Really easy to get in there. Going to quickly put some false lashes on. Alright guys, this is look number 1 done with the Snow Angels palette. Just using 3 shades from the palette would be Cashmere, Pretty Bold, and Berry Cold, which are the pink shades. And then I went into the Marvelous Mauves and I used the shade Fluffy. So this is look number 1. Very pretty colors, I like it. And then I just went into two of my Makeup Geek shadows, which is Corrupt the Black and Shimma Shimma for the inner corner highlight. So this is look number 1 done. I hope you guys enjoy look number 1. Let's get into look number 2.